Hi, it's Nessie. Welcome to the first installment of the Mesh Beginner Series. This is part of the mini series, so I'm gonna show you how to set up your Marvelous Designer when you first open it. So I use Marvelous Designer 9. You can use any version. This is the program that I find to be the easiest because I sew in real life, and so it's pretty it moves the same. All right, so the very first thing when you open it up, it's going to look like this, and you're going to go into your settings. Now I have mine set up already the way that it should be, but I'll just show you guys what you need to do. So you go into settings, or preferences. Sorry, we're going to do gizmo first. So the gizmo is the little thing that makes it to where you can move fabric around. And we want that set to world coordinate. In SL, think of it as the thing that you move the block around with, and whether or not you want that to change depending on your screen view, which is what this one is, or depending on the way that the uh, object is facing. So that would be the local. I choose to do world just because it's a lot easier for me, but you can choose any of these and pick which one is best for you. I highly recommend world though. And then we're going to go into the settings and do user settings. And like I said, mine is already set up. But in the 3D, you're going to want to switch this to quad. And it's going to have you restart, but don't restart yet. It's going to tell you that you need to restart in order to change it. So set that to quad, and then under 2D, you want to change this. This defaults to 20. I make for the small avatars, so the kid avatars, and 10 works best for me. It also depends on what you're making, so this will be changed over here if it needs to be on a specific fabric piece. But as kind of a default, then 10 works probably the best. It makes it to where things are smooth and not so clunky as 20 does. Okay, and then once you do those, then you'll want to restart your Marvelous Designer, and then it'll bring it back up like this, and it will have everything set. To add a avatar, you would go to File and Add Avatar. Now I keep all my avatars in my Blender folder, and so these are all the avatars that I work with. And I have different versions of them, but I use this Toddly Do Fitted. It's the T-pose for the Toddly Do, and I always create on Toddly Do. No matter what avatar they're going to be sized for, I create on Toddly Do. Yeah, I find it to be the easiest. Unless it's the big avatars, and I usually create those on Youth. Okay, and so in here, then when you first upload an avatar, then it's going to default to millimeter. You do not want to have it defaulted to millimeter because then it's going to be so tiny that you can't see it. So you want to default to meter and make sure that none of these are checked. This one, I haven't really noticed whether it's checked or not. It doesn't really change. I don't know if that will change depending on the avatar, but yeah, and you want to make sure that you're opening so you're not adding, and then hit OK. And there we go. And now we can start creating. All right, and these will come out weekly. The mini series ones and also full mesh builds will come out weekly. All right, thank you.